Hi guys, so to start this makeup look, I'm going to be using the Ilia eye primer. I personally like to place it all over the eyelid and then blend it out with an eyeshadow brush. I'm using the Kjaer Weis crease brush. I like this because it's really nice and soft and fluffy, but it has a really nice synthetic hair that helps apply a good pigment and really blend the product onto the eyelid. The first color I'm going to use is this gorgeous taupey color, and we're going to place it all over the eyelid. I like to do pressing motions as well as blending motions until I get the desired pigment and blend that I love. Now I'm going to be using the darkest kind of shimmery tone in there. It's a really cool kind of charcoal slate gray. We're going to place this underneath the eyes, stopping right underneath the pupil, and I'm using a small smudge brush from Kjaer Weis. Now using that same color, I'm going to start intensifying the top lash line and top outer corner of the eye. Now going back to the crease brush and using this gorgeous plum tone, I'm going to start fluffing this on the outer corners of the eye up to the crease, and I do get a little messy with it. As you can see, I'll just kind of blend the edges with my fingertips, really starting to build in some drama and depth with this tone, but giving it a really fun plum color. So pretty much anything I'm doing on the bottom outer corner, I'm kind of mirroring on the top, and I am taking a little bit more of that dark taupey color back in at the lash line to intensify it. So now I personally like to use the Fitglow moisturizer to kind of clean up any of the fallout under the eye. As you guys can see, it's really nice. You can just get in there and get messy, but then it looks a lot better if you just go in and softly clean it up. Next, I'm going to intensify the lash line using the Jane Iredale Onyx Eye Mystikol color. It's a really great gel that blends easily into the skin. So I'm using a little soft angled brush here, and I'm making the outer corners a little bit fuller and making it a little thinner once I get to the inner corner of the eye. I like a really blended kind of smoky liner, so we're going to take this soft shadow brush and just blend the edges. So once the liner is blended to my liking, I kind of go back in with another layer to make sure the inner corner is really nice and thin and that the body has the amount of intensity that I want. And I just kind of bounce back and forth. If I have to blend the outer corner again, I will, but I really want to make sure I have that intensity at the lash line with a really straight inner corner and a smudged outer corner. Now that the top liner is done, I am definitely kind of going to continue the smoky effect. I'm using a really soft detail brush from Jane Iredale. I like that it has a slant. It makes it so you can gently get right underneath the eye. So placing that kind of on the bottom lash line and then blending it out for a little bit more of a smudged effect. Okay, so now that the liner is done, we're going to be adding the Fitglow Mascara. I like to really add a good amount of volume, and we are going to be placing some lashes on after. So I usually do the top lashes first, let them dry, and then we'll get into doing the bottom mascara, kind of start accentuating those, and then we'll get the false lashes on. I also like to place some of the dark onyx gel liner into the bottom waterline for this particular look. I haven't done that in a while, and I just thought it would look really nice. Okay, so now we are going to start highlighting the brow bone with some Fitglow Concealer. This is something I really like to do to sharpen up the actual shadow, so you can kind of emphasize the brows kind of clean up the shadow a little bit, and then sometimes I'll kind of take my crease brush that had the eyeshadow, the crease color on it, and go back in and marry the two together. This concealer is so glam and so beautiful, and it just cleans everything up. Okay, so I definitely want to kind of blend and warm up the eyeshadow just a little bit. So using this palette from Fitglow, I'm gonna use this really warm bronzy tone and just pop it into the crease around the shadow and blend it up to the brow bone. So you'll start to see that shadow kind of blending in a little bit. And I don't know about you guys, but even with a taupier eye, I still like having a warm background. So just because I love the eyelid color, I want to pop it on one more time. So now that the eye's done, I'm just going to gently go around the eyelid and kind of reapply that really gorgeous shiny taupe color. Okay, so time for lashes. I am going to be using these really beautiful 3D wispy corners on her. I feel like they give the fluffiest, prettiest little pop of lash on the outer corners, as you guys will see. So pretty, just gives like a nice little lift to the face. And I love that when she looks down, it doesn't look heavy, it just looks really glam. These corners are very comfortable, very easy to apply, and you can get up to 10 wears with them as well, which is really nice. Time to do the face. So we are going to jump to the Fitglow Concealer. So we are doing the 3.5 underneath her eyes just to really make her skin glow and highlight. I love this part of the face because when you work doing such like a smoky eye, the skin really brings everything together. As you guys can see, these concealers are so creamy. They give a gorgeous pigment and they look amazing. Right underneath her eye, I just want to brighten her a little bit more, so we are going to incorporate a color corrector from Jane Iredale. This is the number 4, and this is going to help kind of diminish any dark circles and just look a little bit brighter underneath the eye. I'm not adding a ton. Then we're going to do a few right around the brow, and you'll see how this will all blend in together in just a little bit. Now we are going to be doing the Fitglow Beauty foundation. So I'm going to be using shade 6 on her, and I'm using a soft foundation brush just to press into the skin. This is one of my favorite tools because, as you can see, it allows me to kind of maneuver around the nose, the chin, little crevices of the face, and then it really does help to blend in that lighter concealer that we put on. So now I'm contouring her just a little bit with a deeper color, just kind of taking that in around the outer corners of the face, right along the cheekbones, probably go right around the chin. I really love how smooth these products work together and blend without looking like you have tons of makeup on. Okay, so now for some brow, we're gonna do a little brow gel, and we're gonna cover up the lash band now that the lashes are set with some more of that onyx eyeliner. And we're gonna start segueing into powders. We're gonna do a little bit of the bronzer in the same areas we did the deeper foundation. And now I wanna give her a soft rosy blush, something that just gives her a flush of color, but I wanted it to be more about the bronzer. Oh, that looks so pretty. A little rosy glow. To top it off, we are gonna finish this look with this new gorgeous nude lip serum from Fitglow called Gleam. It is so beautiful. It's a nude, but it still allows your natural lip color to come through, and it has a little bit more of like a beige taupey tone. It is so gorgeous. So that is the final look using the new Fitglow Glam palette and the new nudes, as well as some of their other products. I hope you guys enjoyed it.